Hey, welcome back. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about which method could be helpful in tracking advertising results. So you're in business, you're spending money on marketing and advertising, and when should you start tracking this stuff to see if it actually works? And it might not be as hard as you think it is. And stick around until the very end, and I'm going to give you my very own system that does it for you. So in the beginning, it was pretty tough for me. I was spending all this money on mail and marketing, and I was sending all these postcards, and all of a sudden, I was like, oh my goodness, mail doesn't work. Come to find out, it was actually due to the election season that was happening. But I had went like almost 2 months without doing a deal from my actual mail. That was my marketing channel that I was doing at that time. And I went off of emotions. I completely went off of emotions and not data. I always want to go off of, make my decisions on data, because emotion just depends on how I'm feeling that day or how much sleep I got or if my wife's mad at me. You never know. You want to run your advertising dollars and your decisions in your business off of data. What is data? Well, let me talk about it a little bit. How much money you spend on marketing, how much you send, in my case it's mail, and how much you receive. When you spend like $10,000 on mail, that's to send out 10,000 letters, and you do one deal that lands you $100,000 in revenue, that tells me that you got to send out 10,000 letters, spend $10,000 to bring in $100,000 in revenue. That's a 10x return. That's telling me that my marketing is working. Some people call it key performance indicators. Some people call it KPIs. Call it whatever you want, but you got to track your data for your advertising dollars to work. All right, so you might be thinking, well, when do I start? I'm just getting started, or I've been doing this 2 years now. When do I start? You need to start now, right now. And I love to keep it super simple. I had mentioned that, how much you send, how much you spend, how much you bring in. Those are only 3 metrics. You can do this on a spreadsheet, but I say start now. You always want to plan for where you want to be, not where you currently are. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll be able to look back a year from now and see data saying, oh, this channel's been working great. This channel's bringing me a 10x return. Every dollar I spend brings me $10. Well, this channel over here is only bringing me a 3x return. Every dollar I spend brings me $3. Oh, this channel over here is negative. Oh my goodness. Like every dollar we spend, we don't bring in anything. Get rid of it. After a year, if it's negative, don't do it anymore. I like to say 6 months. You can have a pretty good read on a marketing channel. There's some sayings out there, do it until it works. Well, after 6 months, if it's not working and the numbers are saying it's not working, bye-bye, it's gone. So I talked about in the beginning how it was hard for me. I was not a data person, and I still am not, but I enjoy seeing the data when it works. I don't like seeing the data when it doesn't work. But you have to make this system so easy it happens completely without you. Whether that you hire somebody off Upwork.com, there's some great talent out there. You can just search key performance indicator or advertising results tracking. People like that can actually put systems in place for you to track this for you. I have a marketing director. She puts down every single dollar we spend, all the mail we send out, and exactly what comes in each month. And we call them our KPIs. We do it every single quarter. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. We should actually be doing it way more often. I should probably be doing it like weekly, but that's just not my thing. As long as it's working, I kind of let it set it and forget it, and my marketing director takes care of it. So my marketing director is more of a delegation. There's ways to automate it as well. So whatever you decide to do, you just got to do one path, pick it, and just get it done. Start now. I cannot encourage this anymore, because you're going to thank me for this a year from now when you start actually tracking results, tracking your marketing dollars, where they're going, because most of the time people are like, I don't know where all the money goes. Well, you can see it when you start tracking these systems and how much you're spending, how much you're sending, and how much you're bringing in from a result from that actual marketing channel. All right, stick around. I'm going to give you a free gift at the end here, but before I do, I'd love for you to drop some comments in the comment box. How are you tracking your advertising dollars? How are you tracking your advertising results? Do you have a better method? Do you not have a method? Or exactly what are you doing to track it? And if not, if you don't have anything, just put a question mark. I love to see that too, because I want to make sure that I'm providing value with these videos. They come out 5 days a week. I put them out every single day of the week. So definitely hit the subscribe button if you're getting any value from this. All right, I promise you, if you stuck around to the very end, I was going to give you my system that I use, the method that tracks my advertising results the best. It is a system done for me. I talked to you about my marketing director, how I've delegated it to her, and I'm going to show you now the way we automate it. And that's a program called YourEasyCRM.com. This is a customer relationship manager. These guys have set it up to where my advertising dollars, the results come into my CRM by phone calls, by web forms that are filled out to people that want to sell their houses, people that want to sell their land. And each one of these are tied to a specific phone number and a specific email address and a specific website. It's all done for me, so I can track where the land sellers are coming from, where the house sellers are coming from, where the house buyers are coming from, and where the land buyers are coming from. This is all completely done for me with Your Easy CRM. And this is how I mentioned in the video earlier, how you want it to be so easy, is done for you. This is how I do this. This is how I accomplish this. This allows me to be a true business owner and focus on the data and not the drama, and look at the results. Look at the results of my advertising dollars that I'm spending, and it allows me to tweak little things. So if I'm getting a 10x return over here and no return over here, and I'm spending $2,000 a month in advertising over here and only $1,000 in a 10x return, and the $2,000 a month one is not bringing me anything, I can now move that $2,000 over here to the 10x return, and now I'm from spending $1,000 to $3,000 a month. So what's a 10x of $3,000 a month? That's 30 grand, where I wasn't making anything over here and I was only making 10x over here. So do the math. That allows you to tweak your advertising budget, tweak little things, and bring in a much, much larger return. It's almost like, putting premium gas or jet fuel in a jet. There's a reason why they don't use just regular old, bad gas or that 85 octane in a jet. It's a different type of fuel. You want your marketing dollars to be like a jet? Then start tracking them. Start looking at your advertising results and have it done for you, so it's so easy that you don't even have to think about it. You want the system that helps you stay organized? Head over to YourEasyCRM.com. It's also below in the description, so it's super easy. Just click on it, check out what they've got to say. I am a living testimonial of these guys, so hope this helps. See you in the next video.